we got the first match.
And it's Boom versus Connavar. I'm gonna call you Con. Boom versus Con coming up here. These are both clans that have to come through today. They're both 0-2 clans, like, and especially ClashWars, man. They were talking so much game, and they haven't been able to really do anything in this league. So you know the pressure's on. Fireball to shut down that pump.
It's gonna get one hit. They're gonna get like one hit back, one take back, maybe two.
It's really worth it to do that though, because now you can't use pump when you need to. So like, pump can only be like when you need to use pump to get your push off when that's fire.
Ooh, Bowler
at the right time. Bowler coming in on the right hand side. Yo, hashtag Bowler. Oh my God, hashtag eBowler. What is going on?
It's gonna be that Bowler Expo deck he ran last
I'm hoping it is. Hopefully we'll see some Bowler Expo. And there it is.
There we go.
Bowler Expo coming through. Bowler is shutting down the
guards coming in.
The Inferno too. It was really good.
To stop that mini pack. That's all he needs to worry about, honestly.
Oh, nice though. Musketeer poison
away.
Zap to shut it down, and it's gonna trade even. It's gonna trade even. So Connor's up to Elixir. If Connor can really get his pumps off, he's gonna be able to push way past Boom, and Boom's gonna have.
There's no giant he has to worry about. So he doesn't worry about a tank card really sitting there and taking his expo damage. He has no fear of that. ClashWars banned the Miner, and Clout banned the Giant. So we won't see. Wasting the zap on the Fire Spirits right there. I don't know if that was
I think he just wasted his 2-0 advantage, but he's gonna try to get it back with the pump, I feel.
Now the advantage that Boom has at this point is that he hasn't shown his last card yet. So now that Fawn doesn't know what to expect for that last card.
Exactly, and so it's really going to come down to is that a card that he could use to put the game away, or is that a card that's going to hurt him, right? If he can't play it all game, then he's going to be in trouble. He needs to really get the value out of Bowler. I think he's maybe playing it a little bit too early. Ice Spirit coming in right here might get Mini P.E.K.K.A to tower. No, Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to get shut down by the tower damage. And so is the Musketeer.
He's in range of the tower
good
there,
guards,
that's good.
Really good guards to put him back in this.
This Fire Spirit's not going to get to tower. That's going to be shut down. It's pretty going even back and forth. There's really nobody taking the advantage here because he's shutting down that pumps.
Yeah, they're trading so even. It's absolutely crazy. In fact, Boom would be smart to try to rush the left-hand side or play the left-hand side here now that he got the Fireball out there. Nope, he's keeping for the right.
Oh, that Fire Spirit does get to the tower there. That was weird.
Yeah, gets a 50. Fire Spirit do 150 damage on tower. So that's a free basically Princess push there. And then the guards on the left-hand side to counter Princess. We'll shut Princess down, but arguably you could use guards a lot better than that.
Those guards.
Ouch.
Fireball.
Shutting down pumps. Boom is being good about shutting down pumps. He's not letting pumps go anywhere, and we're already in overtime. Wow. No one's done serious damage. Most of Boom's damage has been with the Fireball, quite arguably. Here we go. Great Princess there is going to really
nice
work
zap on that Bowler.
Unfortunately, Mini P.E.K.K.A is doing such a good job at shutting down Bowler.
Guards are going to do a little bit of work on this other tower right here. They do a lot of work when you get them there with shields.
Yeah, when you get them with shields, guards put in damage. Here we go. The Expo coming back out.
Mini P.E.K.K.A was his last
alive. Mini P.E.K.K.A, where has it been? Why? It's kind of a hard card for him to play, I assume. There we go. Expo on tower getting damage.
That any damage is going to matter in this 3-minute overtime. Like anything. Yeah. He gets a couple hits every single time with that Expo, and he's eventually going to wheedle it down enough to get the win.
In fact, every princess hit he's getting on that Furnace is really good for him. And he really needs this Bowler to shut down both the...
I like how the Bowler is one of my favorite cards in the sense that it switches to the closest target to it.
Yeah, so it's always retargeting. It's one of those ones that's really funky, and that's really important when you're playing in a tournament match. Guards are going to shut down the Expo. It's not going to get the tower. He had to use his poison too there. If you've noticed, he's had to poison the.
The only problem is right now we have 2 elixir pumps down for Colin.
But they're half pumps. They're half pumps, and Boom is shutting him down with poison. So unless Con is really gonna make a strong, if he's gonna make a strong push, then okay, could be trouble. But unless he does that, I mean,
this could be the push here.
Getting the damage.
The Bowler is still alive, and it's in front.
Yep, and woo! Those Ice Spirits take down the Fire Spirits take down the guards. Bowler Expo is shutting down the Musketeer, and now Expo's getting the tower.
And the Mighty P.E.K.K.A in front to defend.
Perfect. He got great value out of the Expo there. He's literally
down there,
getting
but the Princess,
close to Fireball range.
The Princess arguably did a lot of cleanup in that match, right? That matchup right there.
Yeah, and you know what, I will say Con is doing a great job at putting his Infernos just far enough for the Expo to have to target it. There we go. That's gonna stop Mini P.E.K.K.A from getting the tower. Gonna stop Musketeer too. Wow, and now he fireballed the furnace, and he stopped the big hitters. He stopped Mini P.E.K.K.A. He stopped Musketeer. Woo! Shut it down again. Nice. Ice Spirit is gonna put Connor back in the game.
And it keeps the Musketeer alive.
Exactly, because the retarget, just like you talked about, it's gonna retarget to the closest troop.
Bola is again in the front of the cycle.
I feel like that was a bad cycle, but he's getting the fireball damage off. Literally, he's got 20 seconds left to win the game. This might end with no winner. This might end in a draw. 15 seconds. Can Boom win the game in 15 seconds? Is our first game gonna end in a draw?
Princess coming in.
The first draw.
He gets a hit. Fireball.
That's fireball range. And there it is. Woo! Oh my goodness. Boom. Putting it away with the bowler. Yup. And so we already know we won't. I'm glad that we saw Giant ban this time because we saw a lot of Giant. There's another Expo!
Oh my goodness!
The double Expo play, nice. He had to get shut down right away, but is he playing X-Bowler? I don't know. Let's find out.
Is ClashWars trolling right now? Like,
I don't
are they
even,
running the Expo
I don't
as
even
like
know. Double Expo.
To do pressure to win this thing, or they running the Expo as like we're just gonna run the Expo because we think it's fun.
I have no idea. Hog coming on the right hand side. Maybe they're trying to play their game. I think ClashWars is just trying to play their game, right? They've been really hurting
But
the last
great counter
the last two. Yeah, it was ESL did such a great job. He dropped the minions. He has the. It's great to see someone playing Tombstone. I mean, we haven't seen Tombstone in forever.
Tombstone is a great counter to the Expo, honestly, because you have to focus on Tombstone, has to focus on four skeletons. Then it finally switches to the tower.
And having to drop the Ice Spirit in the back, we talked about that earlier. Yeah, what are his last two cards? Why does he have to do that?
Barbarians in the middle, interesting.
It was a good split. It's a good split. It's gonna shut down those guards, which will be okay. There's the Inferno. Inferno when there's no Giant. What is he afraid of?
You be running a Lava Hound?
Is he running Expo Hound? I swear. There's no way. There's no way. Here we go. Yeah, that Inferno didn't
Or is
work.
it Expo Sparky with the Sparky right behind the Expo? Oh my god.
Here we go. Hog Minion's gonna make a extremely strong push. Okay, so he has the Fire Spirit, Ice Spirit. What he really needs to be doing is if he's gonna play Expo, he's gotta have Fire Spirits, he's gotta have Ice Spirit in hand. That's the only way. Give us some log hype, yo. Patriots playing that log. Now Clout down here, if you see, Clout hasn't played his last two cards either, so those are really gonna change the pace on what's going on.
I feel like he's only running one spell so far, so is he running Zap as his last one, or do you replace Zap with the log? Because replacing Zap with the log could cost him the game because he has no answer to those areas besides Fire Spirit.
Exactly right. The one time that you replace Zap with the log, you play Minion Horde, and we haven't seen Minion Horde like the whole tournament. So
and it's a really strong card if people don't have an answer for it. It's like what I said about baiting the arrows in that one deck because he had nothing else to bait the arrows. You have the Minion Horde in that deck, it would have baited the arrows with the Zap. Then you throw your Goblin Barrel in.
Well, I think no one was expecting to see the Minion Horde because we see so many Fire Spirits, we see so many Ice Spirits, we see Furnace. You know, it's one of those cards that could be a really bad choice. Turns out to be a really good choice in this matchup. Patriots sitting at 10 Elixir for way too long there. Both players are trading even. This is going to be another close match.
This is really interesting. Why would you... maybe you just had to drop in something you could drop at the time.
And it's a Lightning. This is his last card. Here we go. Hog is going to do work. The Hog card's coming in here. Great counter with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Ice Spirit. Wow. Really shut him down fast.
Now he needs to just get his Expo and Fire Spirits right down at the same time.
Exactly. He needs to have... In fact, I would arguably place him right now when you have Ice Spirit and you have the guards to sort of tank for you. There's the Expo. Does he... Where's... We know the... Wow. Perfect. Wow. Great counter there. He's going to stop the Hog and Expo's getting the tower. Expo finally getting work off. Mini P.E.K.K.A. tanking for it.
We'll take for it. Now here comes the Minion Horde.
And here comes... But it's too late.
Ice Spirit.
It's too late.
Oh,
they will take out the thing, but it's too late. The Ice Spirits is going to shut down the Minion Horde, and he already got his damage off. He already did the damage he needs to do. If Patriots can play that same move, it's going to be a good game.
He tried to trick him by dropping the Barbarians instead of the Minion Horde.
Yeah, I thought he was going to cave, but he played it so well.
See what I mean? So with that...
There you go. That Tombstone doing so much work. It's so good against the Expo.
Ooh, he gets the log in there.
Wow. Oh, unfortunately, Expo targets the guards.
The Mini P.E.K.K.A. gets a hit on the tower.
And he gets a hit on tower. And that's a tower.
Oh my goodness.
Patriots.
Well played. This Expo hype.
Expo hype. Clash Wars, more like Expo Wars. Get it in here, dude. What is going on? 2 Expo decks, 2 wins for Clash Wars. They've got to be rallying right now. They've got... Exactly. So let's get some hype in the chat for both Clout and Clash Wars here. This is a very important match for both of them. Great guards to shut down the push there.
Mango's running the trifecta.
Yeah, we've already seen... And he started right away. Trifecta push with the Ice Spirit. Unfortunately, he got countered really hard and he wasn't able to get to tower. Or do
Mini Pack is coming here though. The Mini Pack could get a hit off on the tower. No,
stopped at the last second.
But it takes out the Musketeer.
Yeah, now he's hurting, so Mango's up.
I would arguably say that was actually really good value. Getting that Musketeer down, making him force him to play a card, that was really good.
Mango needs to pump though. There it is. I was gonna say he's starting to fall behind. He hasn't done anything to shut down these pumps. I don't think so because he's not playing it.
If he does have the poison, I believe he should drop it on that pump right now.
Golem! Oh! Here it is. Here it is. We see a
That's
Golem
what
on the right-hand side, man.
Is that Golem?
Yes, I love Golem. One of my favorite cards in the game, actually. I really wish we'd get a buff.
The Hogger dogs down the tower, though. Gets 3 hits on the tower.
Nice. Well played by Mango. That's what we're talking about. You see the pump, you see the Golem. Punish him. Punish him for doing that. Okay, there he does have the poison. He chose to wait. It's gonna shut down most of the things. Minipek is probably gonna die to the... No, poison shuts it down at tournament level. Nice, and Minipek is just taking that.
But this damage, though, the damage taken from the Golem itself is so much.
Basically, it put him in the advantage, and it only took 1 Golem push.
And the problem with this is he's running a trifecta deck with no defense unit. No defense, no defense.
Yeah, he almost needs to sacrifice his pump. It really sucks when you have to sacrifice your pump, and a lot of people don't like to do it. Woo! Golem at bridge. So this is when you're a Golem player, guys. This is probably arguably the most important thing that you need to know. When do you play Golem in the back?
That's how
when do you play it in the front? Freaking AwDasea here, dude. He knows what he's doing. He knows that he has the tower advantage, that he's getting some elixir. That's when you drop Golem at bridge. It can't be stopped. He knows that Mango doesn't have a defense, right? And he played his pump in back.
This is, would you arguably say this is more annoying than a Royal Giant in your base? A Golem in the middle of your base?
I would argue because Golem, when it dies, it's going to spawn 2 more troops, and it's going to be really annoying. Here we go. This Hog really needs to finish the tower.
This could be.
His Zap is going to shut it. Ice Spirit. Nope. We're going into overtime, boys.
No. Baby taking that tower
Unfortunately, he does have that Golem
Musketeer down, though.
inside. Musketeer Minipek is going to shut down that Golem. Great counter. Great counter. Look at it, the Princess just doing work on the main tower over there.
Now, this is the part where Hog Rider can be really annoying as well when it's in the middle of the base.
No, this is where Hog Rider is like, it's God mode, because that one's going to be middle of the base.
Yes, there is 3 minutes overtime. It's actually not bad. 3 minutes overtime, then Elixir Pump. You don't know how long it's really going to take it overtime. Yeah, you're worried about a Golem deck and drops out
especially when he's getting it on River. Oh, this Golem push is going to be really hard to stop. He's going to have to go all in on that left-hand side or go all in on the kill. Any split push here and he's not going to win the game.
He zapped in the wrong spot.
Ouch! The zap missed the Golem. Golem's going to get to tower.
Musketeer
with the poison
is going to do a lot of good damage. Drops the Musketeer in the back to take out the Princess. Could that stop?
I don't know. I think Golem's going to do a lot of damage there. It could be close to game. Oh, wow. Shut down just before.
Now he's just going to have to drop he's going to go.
Here we go. He's going Hog, Minipek on the right-hand side. Guards. Such a good counter. Ice Wizard's going to shut down the guards, but we got a double Ice Spirit and a Zap to delay it. Hog gets the tower.
Minipek is going to get a tower here.
Minihack is going to get 2 hits off. Is that going to be game? No. Shut down right by the
Musketeer.
Princess.
He needs to stop this Musketeer. Valkyrie coming in.
Great
push the Hog Rider in the middle of the base.
He should have waited till Musketeer was a little bit closer, but that's okay.
I would just know the
base.
Go for it.
On base. If he can stop this Hog, that's game. Ice Spirit, he can't stop the Hog! He does stop the Hog! Golem in the left-hand side!
Oh my goodness!
Where's the poison? And there's the game!
These matches have been incredibly close.
All of them have been so close. Clout showing up, shutting it down with Golem.
Seen AwDasea.
We haven't seen what?
We haven't seen either one of these people play.
No, we haven't seen any of them play. You know what? It's been... yo, I hope this is such a huge shout-out, you know, because... Esopa's a new person for Clout, so let's see how this rolls through.
Elixir pumps?
Oh, double
Who would have
pump!
thought?
No idea, man. You know if the pump's not getting banned, it's gonna be in the decks. It's really good at tournament level.
Especially if Miner's banned, honestly.
Yeah, because you're not afraid now. See, that's where poison is so strong because you really want to force that left-hand side and then poison everything. Here we go, Hog. Oh, he couldn't get all of
those
it,
guards,
but still, he got 3 hits on that Hog.
You needed to put the guards in front of the Hog Rider.
Exactly. The Hogs behind was not as good of a play. He's gonna have to shut down Princess here though on the right-hand side. Otherwise
He
he's
needs
gonna get damage. Ouch! I hate having to do that. Valk for Princess, not a good trade. Now he's gonna have to play something, otherwise it's just a wasted Valkyrie.
I feel like he needs to do something about the elixir pump that's still up. He needs to really do something about that.
Exactly, because now Esopa's getting the lead. Ice Spirit, perfect counter, 1 cost counter for that mini P.E.K.K.A.
He drops on the elixir pump, but now he's just gonna.
Yeah, now they're trading though. Yeah, he's in trouble.
But now he's just gonna poison that one and still push the other side. Like he can still do that because he's already ahead.
And in fact, we know that Slayer's has that princess. He's arguably gonna play the princess on the right side. Will we see the poison? I hope to see the poison. There it is. Great counter there. Hog's gonna get 2 hits off. At least he played the guards in front this time.
Hog does get 2 hits or he was 1?
It only got 1 hit off. The guards
right.
were a really fast counter. He did what you said. He got cards in front this time and he shut it down.
He's still pulling ahead. Now, what is Slayer's last 2 cards? And what is
Esopa's last
2 cards? These guys are both playing very, very cautious. They're not really doing like a huge push. They're just throwing in a push there. They're throwing in a Hog Rider by itself. Throwing this just to test the water.
Yeah, but see, that was not a good play for him because now the Hog got all that damage off and eventually it took that tower.
Now, Slayer really needs to come back here. Royal Giant!
Woo! Okay, so we haven't seen the Royal Giant all match. Royal Giant in the back, I feel like that's never a great play. He really needs to, like, he has to have something special here. Where's the Sparky? Where's something,
is
you know?
known for being able to counter Royal Giant really well, especially if you have a cannon or
and
Inferno.
His last card was the Inferno. Way to shut down that Royal Giant. Really great play. Unfortunately, it targeted other stuff. Thankfully, it did take out the mini P.E.K.K.A. and that Royal Giant's not going to get the hits off he needs to win this game.
But the problem is, he saved his poison for that point.
It wasn't, yeah, he needed to play the poison
Royal
earlier.
Giant's
He needed to shut down the pumps earlier. Doesn't matter, the Inferno's already there. And that Royal Giant is gone. All Esopa has to do is counter for this next 15 seconds. I don't think Slayer's deck comp is going to be able to really make a push. He would really have to, like, guards, mini P.E.K.K.A. poison all at the same time and get the tower. Great lure with the Hog, and that's game.
There's so many miss things that Slayer did in that match that I really don't know what he was thinking. Like, honestly, he was getting behind in Elixir because he saw the 2 Elixir pumps. Poison those. Get those down.
We got Hills v Tag. Let's get it. Pump, there we go. Pump right away from Hills. Tag obviously didn't start with it, otherwise I'm sure he would have played it too.
Now that could give Hills the advantage here.
Yeah, he got a great counter there. He pumped Ice Wizard. There we go. Poison.
That's what we've been talking about this whole time. Is can either push and be aggressive or control the game, make it go at your pace.
Exactly. I see. Okay, the one thing though that people keep doing, and I always wonder why they do this, they poison way too early. Like, look at the health that Pump has. You can poison a little bit later. Push that left side. Make him play a card. Hit the Pump, the card, and the tower. You know, get mad value out of that poison.
I feel like that guards and the mini P.E.K.K.A. there to counter 1 mini P.E.K.K.A. was not.
Yeah, no, definitely not. He should have stuck with the guards. I think he's trying to.
Lava Hound.
Woo! There we go. First Hound we've seen all day.
I'm really worried that Heels isn't running much air defense.
And in fact, I haven't. Well, besides Ice Wizard, which he has to play again, I haven't seen it. So I'm gonna say that he's not at all. There we go. That's what I want to see. Poison the Ice Wizard, poison the Pump, and poison the tower. So effective. That
Inferno. There we go.
Oh man.
That is gonna counter the Lava Hound completely. That makes it useless, basically.
You know what? It's interesting to see Hills even running Inferno, knowing that Giant is banned. I think Tag had the right idea. He's like, oh, Giant's banned. I don't have to worry about Inferno.
Fireball coming in is not going to do much to those
guards. No, but it's going to push it out of the way, and now he's going to get 3 hits instead of 2 from that Hog. No! Oh, shut down last second.
If he would have got that last guard, I think he would have been able to get that 3 hits.
Yeah, me too. It would have been a really good push. It still was a really good push, and now he's got the advantage.
Now, honestly, Tag is in a real pickle here. Like he can't really get to the tower.
Now the thing is, he's got Princess, so he doesn't have Pump because he hasn't played it. So that last card is hurting him.
And he's forced to waste his poison on the pumps, which stop him basically putting the poison on the Inferno or zapping it. Like, he needs to be able to zap that Inferno if he's running Zap as his last card, or he needs to be able to poison that Inferno. That's going to be what really causes him to win the game or not.
Right, because this Fireball is doing mad work for Hills, just like we saw it do for Boom.
With that Fireball placement right there, he pushed the mini P.E.K.K.A. into the hover.
He needed to push it away. I feel like, so here we go. This is Tag. Tag's got the right idea. He's gonna try to put damage on the Inferno with the Princess. There's the Zap. Unfortunately, he used it instead of saving it for the
Double
Inferno.
Princess are down.
He knows the Inferno is coming. Inferno targets the Princess really weird. Those minions are
no.
gonna almost take it down. No, Zap.
But Inferno's still up,
Spirits.
so it's gonna get that Lava Hound.
There we go.
There.
There's the Zap. Lava Hound's getting a tower. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Nice.
That's-
Ice Spirit shuts down the other Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s
That's
going
in
to tower, boys. And that's going to be tower. Woo! Lured away by the Hog. Really poor lure, though. Hog gets shut down really fast. He's still got a bunch of work coming in here. These pups, dude. These pups do so much damage. Extremely underestimated. There goes the tower, and Clout with the comeback.
Oh my goodness! All that heals needed to do in that match was defend the Lava Hound. He had the cards to defend it. He had
the
Fireball.
Inferno. He had the Fireball. He had Inferno. He had
Inferno.
Ice Wizard. He had everything he needed. He had
What did he
everything
do?
he needed.